Hello everyone, I'm back. Today we replaced shocks on this 1 to 12 scale RC vehicle. Okay, this is the new one we got today. It came in a little package like this, the full set of 6 shocks. There are 2 shocks at the back, 4 shocks at the back, 2 shocks at the front. So this is the original shock, and this is the new shock. As you can see, let me just take something here. Just wait. Sorry guys. Okay, so there we go. I'm just gonna show you. So you could see from here to here. You see this one, the oil filled. This is the oil filled shock. You could see it's longer, and the diameter of this inner tube is bigger than this one. So there should be some oil, some kind of oil in there. So you could see there is the height, the length of the overall shock is the same. The run over here is a little bit shorter on this one than this one, right? But the tube is bigger. Okay, so if I compress this guy here, it feels nice and smooth. Yep, and it also came with this little clip here. You clip it in here, and what happens, I already did it on this one, on one of the shocks here. I'm just gonna show you. Okay, let's see. Let me just flip this guy. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay, so it's this piece here, right there. What it does, it does not make shock longer, but it creates a stronger spring here by compressing it already by this much of a gap. So you look at, okay, I'm just gonna show you. See, you look at one and you look at the other one now. See, the spring is already compressed by quarter of an inch. Okay, what this does, it makes the shock a little bit stiffer, which I think you need. Okay, because there is only one at the front, there are 2 at the back, so at the back you don't really need it, I don't think. But the front, especially when you have a landing, like you're doing a lot of jumping and you have a hard landing, this front takes quite a bit of impact. So I think that having that stronger spring will help with spring being fully compressed. Okay, shocks being fully compressed. Okay, so I think it's probably should help a little. Anyways, so these are the new ones. So we are replacing only 2 at the front today because we already replaced 4 in the other car. So I replaced 2 at the front and 2 at the back, like this one and this one. I left this one as original in the other vehicle. Okay, so this one I'm only doing the front because I only have 2 remaining oil shocks to replace. Okay, by the way, the set of 6 cost $50 Canadian, a lot of money. Okay, the car itself is 200, so this is quarter of the value of the car. Okay, that's a lot of money. This motor is quite powerful. This is a 550 brushed motor. It's not brushless. It is a cheap motor. It's cheap, when I mean cheap, inexpensive. It's $18 a replacement. Okay, I've got a spare motor like this and a spare smaller motor, the 390. So this is a 550, and I also got a 390, which is used on the other car. We have 4 cars altogether. Okay, 3 cars with this 550 motor and 1 car with dual 390. I find this one a little bit stronger than 2 390s. I think acceleration may be slightly better with this one than 2 smaller ones. Okay. Okay, so anyways, okay, so I'm just gonna replace the second one here today. It's easy breezy. All you gotta do is unscrew this one screw here, use the screwdriver to pop this side. You're just gonna provide a little leverage at the back, bang. This thing's gonna snap off that pin there, and you pretty much put this back on. After, put this back on, and you kind of press it down with your hand after to snap it back, and it's easy breezy. Okay, 1 screw here just to unscrew this little piece, and it's gonna it looks like this, right? There's a little screw that goes in there. Okay. This, by the way, this is a Hosim car. You can get them on Amazon. I'm not gonna be doing any too much advertising about the cars, but yeah, this cover here already got quite a bit of beating, a lot of abuse, guys. Like, you know, when you hit this car like at 30-40 kilometers an hour, this thing just goes, right? But the car is very strong. This plastic is quite durable in my opinion. However, it did crack in a couple of places here. So when it does crack, the first thing you gotta do, just protect it with something. So what I did, I just put the aluminum tape at the back just to give it a little bit more strength and hold the plastic piece in place. Also at the back, I think there was a little crack as well. But anyways, guys, this is that's the nature of the beast. This is a very flexible material. It is quite tough, but if you hit it really hard, I don't think there will be any plastic that can resist the impact. Okay, so that's what it is. I did a few little modifications here. See this front bumper here, right? It's very flexible. I added like a nice tough sponge in there just to give a little bit more strength to the bumper in case there is an impact. You don't want to make it too rigid, because if you make it too rigid, you may actually crack that whole front. But this will act in compression when it's hit from the front, rather than just having all the impact going into this place. By the way, one of those already cracked before, so I had to buy a new bumper, and that kind of made me add this sponge in there, so you can actually see the sponge better now. Okay, there we go. You see this big sponge there? There's like 4 pieces of sponge, all right, glued together. This sponge, what kind of sponge did I use? I used this high density weather stripping for doors. Okay, it's a more of a commercial grade weather stripping, not the residential. So anyways, okay, so you can feel how this thing is compressing nicely. All right, anyways, just extra protection. I don't want to be replacing those bumpers every few days when kids are playing rough and breaking this thing. Okay, so anyways, this thing goes through a lot of abuse, already went through a lot of abuse. What else? Drive shaft, also original drive shaft broke already 4 times within 3 weeks. So I fixed it, and believe it or not, my fix is better than the original one. So I don't have to buy those anymore. I did buy one spare one, I replaced it, it broke again, so forget it. So I fixed it myself. At the next video, I'm gonna show you guys how to fix it yourself, okay, by simply using tie wire from the that you would use in a construction site to tie the rebars. Okay, this is a tie down wire. It's a very tough wire. Okay, very stiff. Okay, this is what I used to fix the shaft. Okay, well, I'll show it to you in the next video. Okay, so you'll be able to do it yourself. Just go to any construction site, ask somebody for a little bit of a tie wire. They will gladly give it to you if you explain to them that you are working on your kid's RC, okay, car. So I'm sure nobody will say no to that. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.